Hey, if you are new here, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Scott.
We are currently on a road trip headed to Maine. In this video, we learned that big cities don't always like big trucks.
Looks like Kitty Central over here. There's a kitty popping its head out right there.
My buddy came out one day and we took off and went cruising around the countryside and had a good time. But
Country roads. West Virginia. Hey, wanted to make a quick video here at this dump station at the state park in Virginia. I was in a rush earlier. We were coming in and we had people behind us, but I still needed to fill up with fresh water. So I came here and thankfully Lauren showed me. I felt dumb because I didn't know how to get this water spigot to work. But basically, you lift up on it and it was coming out of that. And obviously I needed it to come out of here. So she just came and she pulled this down. That right there. And it locks it out and it allows it to go here. I had no idea. I ain't never seen one of them before. Lauren said she had seen it in a previous video of us watching some YouTubers, so that helped us out, and hopefully this can help you out. Reston, Virginia. The truck could not fit in that parking garage. I pulled up forwards just a little bit with that last tiny snippet of that video, and I hit the sign. So we just went ahead and backed it on out. And
And then we went to another parking spot that didn't have a pay area, but it didn't say nothing about being towed. But we didn't want to stay there. So finally we found a parking lot that has a pay sign. So we were gonna pay it, and then we parked right next to the sign so everyone will know, like, we have paid for it. So that's all we can do.
Big trucks are not meant for city living. I think so.
The Hebrew Bible is divided into three parts: the Torah, the prophets, and the writings. Florence Nightingale was impacted by biblical teaching and started the first professional nursing school. There's the monument.
We are determined that before the sun sets on this terrible struggle, our flag will be recognized throughout the world as a symbol of freedom on the one hand and of overwhelming force on the other. General George Marshall.
Only guard yourself and guard your soul carefully, lest you forget the things your eyes saw, and lest these things depart your heart all the days of your life. And you shall make them known to your children and to your children's children.
Navigating here. It's a rainy, wet day in DC. Monument in the background there. Just did the Holocaust Museum. On to our next stop, National Archives. But first, coffee.
We're gonna get a Compass coffee.
This is the World War I Memorial.
FBI. Do you feel like Nicolas Cage?
Little smart plane in ahead here. That dude scared us. Little smart plane in ahead here. Little peanut butter and jellies tucked away in some tinfoil.
Tucked away some tinfoil.
Woohoo!
Get right here. Hurry.
I just want to sit down because I have
Rocky.
Wrong location. Hiking at Riverbend Park with Reed and Bella. Hey Lauren, sneak up right there. It's a good view.
Look at them.
Yep.
What are we doing for dinner?
I don't know.
Well, better decide.
What?
It's your turn to decide. I decided on Cava.
parking at another Harvest Host. This time we're at a community church, and they have disc golf all around, so we may go play some disc golf. We'll see. It's a bit windy out here. Yep. What you got going on, Chef Lauren?
Zucchini. So we have one more group of friends that we're traveling to see. Liz and Paul. They live in New Hampshire. For now, at least, they live in New Hampshire. So we're gonna go see them, and if anyone needs any wonderful pottery that you wonder, oh, is it durable? I would say it's pretty durable. We've been using these bowls for a while now. These were the first set. We have a whole set of these that were made, and these are my favorite. They're kind of a plate and a bowl at the same time. That's what we ate our pasta last night in.
I will say, I'm glad that it's cooler outside. I think it's like a little over 60. I don't have my phone to check. It feels mighty nice outside. And we got a pretty long drive day today. About 5 hours, so going through New Jersey, part of New York, and then crossing over to Connecticut. It's where we'll stop for the night. That's the plan.
Hi, buddy. You ready?
Hot dog. Copyright. No, kill you.
Not.
Copyright.
New York. Hey. Almond croissant.
Quick coffee stop. Only 10 miles away from our Harvest Host for the night. I'm excited.
Stay. think Connecticut is my favorite state so far. This place, we're at March Farms and it is so pretty. We're in Bethlehem, Connecticut, and it reminds me of Bethlehem. But there's no room at the inn, so we're on a farm instead.
What are you so excited about, bro?
Get up on there. Go. Woo-hoo. We're staying in Connecticut, and then tomorrow we are going to be in New Hampshire with our friends. So excited. Liz and Paul, we're coming for you. And then we get to do a few exciting things in Maine and Vermont. So I'm looking forward to the next 2 weeks of our trip. And this little grouping of baskets I feel like is so perfect for this location. It just gives Connecticut so perfect.
I just want to have a reference for myself and for others, just to make sure your route planning is on point, because I thought I had our route down very well this morning before we left. We were traveling from Delaware to Connecticut, from one harvest host to another, and I was researching it. I was reading some forums about it. We wanted to avoid some of the it was like a few of the main bridges in New York. Per Apple Maps, it would have shortened us like a whole hour if we went through New York. But then I started reading about the bridges and realized that it's not safe to take the RV through, or not worth the headache. So we found a different route. We found the bridge that most RVers that I could read about went across. So I was pleased with the route, that it was like a cut-through road between New York and Connecticut, and we were just driving as a normal, just 2-lane road, and out of nowhere, no warning signs. There was no signs once you got close to it, but a low clearance bridge popped out of nowhere. And our rig is not tall. Our rig is 9'11" with our extra shroud on top of the fan in there. And the low clearance bridge said, what was it? 8'8". And I had people behind me. I did slow down very quick. I cut my hazards on. I flagged everybody around. I looked at the bridge for a minute and realized that the 8'8" was on like the farthest edge of how low it was. So I knew if I moved to the center of it, I could get through. So I waited for some of the traffic to go by me. And then we got in the center of the bridge and just went under. So it turned out it was fine, but it could have not been fine. We could have had way more issues than we bargained for. But that just goes to show future us, when we're route planning, go ahead and look at the All Stays app for low clearances. That is not something that I checked before, because most of the time when I'm on Apple Maps, it's not taking me somewhere where there's low clearances, or it hasn't so far. But yeah, that's for future us to remember and continue to plan better. But it was a good experience in a way, so now we'll know. Any words from you over there, Lauren? Lauren was very helpful. She said it's all good. Take it slow. We made it through, and then we pulled over, and she said just take a second. And then we checked the All Stays app, continued down the road. made sure all the rest of the clearances on that specific road it was trying to take us down were good. They were good. So we made it to our destination safe. We are now in Connecticut at a harvest host. It's a farm and it's beautiful. Thank y'all for tuning in to this week's video. We hope you enjoyed it. We have had lots of fun on our adventures.